2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And the pregame warm-ups are wrapping up out in Houston, where it'll be the Rockets going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers, this is their first time playing this squad so far this season. Last year, they had a winning record against them, going 2-1. And you look at Kawhi Leonard, we know about his defensive accolades, but Shaq, that offensive game.
You know, you guys may disagree. Second best player in the league, period. Don't ask me no question. Balanced scorer. He can take you inside, mid-range, beyond the arc, anywhere.
And no more questions for you.
Nope.
Okay.
Second best, so he's better than Steph. He's better than Durant. He's better than Giannis. He does stay within himself, keeps his turnovers down, and takes a good shot. Lofty company.
He is a Kawhi superstar.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Made me cough that out.
He is a Kawhi superstar.
Kawhi, did you say that?
Kawhi.
So why did you say that?
Because I knew you would appreciate it.
I like it.
That's exactly Kawhi.
Who,
I
what,
did it.
when, and Kawhi.
Oh, that was a good one. Kawhi, I did it.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. The famous We Love Houston sign just off Interstate 10. We're coming to you from the Toyota Center in the biggest city in the Lone Star State. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. D.A., it's all yours.
Well, Kevin Love has dramatically improved his perimeter shooting over his career, but he said, I've tried not to fall in love with it too much. Where I'm going to make my money is also rebounding. That's a stat I always look at because it can help a team win even when the shot's not falling. Kevin?
Great attitude. His work inside, a big part of it, D.A. Thanks. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Wall.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Smith is out there with Jackson, and it's Jordan in at center. And for Houston, Porter is out there with Wall. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Richardson, and it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
The Clippers last year, they scored well. Lacked a true superstar, but they were aggressive. Case in point, #1 in the league in free throw attempts.
Tip-off goes to Houston. All with it. Tipped away. Smith with it. He's picked up by Wall. Jumps up. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Whether shooting a jump shot or heading to the rack, JR can be a tough matchup in transition.
And Smitty getting to the line most often for the Clippers last season. Lou Williams and Gallinari.
That combination was fascinating to watch. When you have guys who can score on all 3 levels and know how to draw fouls, that puts tremendous pressure on the defense.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
From the stripe, it doesn't go for him. The Clippers go the other way with it. Outside Leonard. Pass to Jackson. Outside Porter. Passes it to Love. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, last season, Kevin Love suffering the toe injury in the very first exhibition game. He'd be ready to carry the load, but surgery and a long rehab set him back.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Love. And after playing as the second, or even, Greg, the third option behind LeBron James, Kevin Love embracing a bigger role.
Give him a lot of credit. He sacrificed stats to help Cleveland win a title. Intriguing to see what he can accomplish when he's set loose.
Both free throws good from Love.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
George passes to Jordan. Smith outside. Pass to George. Porter with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Porter's running. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Here's Jackson. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. The pass to Leonard. Outside for Jackson. Releases. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Ball against Leonard. Pass to Porzingis. Down low. Houston moving the ball around. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Lights out here right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Jackson against Wall. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. No good from outside.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Smith against Wall. Jordan the pass to Jackson. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that is why DeAndre is such a high percentage shooter. Wow.
And here's Wall. 23 points for him the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Now here's Richardson. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Leonard no luck.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Passes it to Wall. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from George.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
That's lit right there, courtesy of Kawhi's natural explosiveness.
Now here's Wall. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Leonard with the bucket.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. And it seems like your opponent does it better.
You know, they were reacting rather than dictating. I thought they played scared all night.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And, of course, the Rockets, 3 games behind.
Yeah, and I think the Clippers, that big splash they were hoping for to start the season just never evolved. I mean, they're stuck there in the middle of the pack.
It's not how you start, though. It's how you finish, right? So they still got time to pull this all together and make some noise as the season goes along.
Lets the 3 fly. That one misses. And the Rockets take it the other way. Outside Porter. Over George. The Rockets with another miss.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Smith, Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Now here's Richardson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. A pass to Porzingis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. 10 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy, fast break baskets.
Steve, we still have players settling into the new season. When you were playing, did you typically start fast, or did it take a while for you to kind of find your rhythm?
Kevin, I think you're like this. I played 14 years. Those first 8, I got off to great starts. Those last 6, oh, Lord, that looks like it was like my feet was in the sand. But usually you get going. The best time to really get going is at the end.
Now, here's Porter. He's got 5. Left side, Porzingis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
And he makes the first.
Well, so much of the last few seasons have been lost time for Kristaps Porzingis. That ACL injury and then working back from it in the 2019 campaign, never an easy road to start him.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. And both free throws good for Porzingis. Greg, with all the time that Porzingis has missed, it's easy to forget just how dominant he is when he's healthy.
KP is one of the few game-changing talents in our league. He can carry an offense and boost an entire team's defense with his presence on the floor.
Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis against Jackson, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Rockets making a change here. Rockets trail by 7. Now Wall. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That one good for 2.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Now here's Jackson, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Porzingis with the block. All with it. Porter kicks to Wall. Porter against Smith. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on John Wall.
The aggressive approach. Leonard pushing the action, rewarded with the foul call.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
The first free throw is good.
And maybe the biggest story of this summer, where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Rockets. Patrick Beverly comes in for John Wall. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Greg, you talk about the media focus for Kawhi Leonard. Not exactly something he embraces.
Not at all. As a kid on his birthdays, he'd shutter himself in his room because he didn't want the attention. To this day, he lets his play do the talking.
Here's the bodyguard. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 3. Here's Redick. And the rejection by Zubac. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Leonard's got the ball. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Now here's Porzingis. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And his shot blocking almost single-handedly changed the game. No one wanted to put up a shot with him lurking.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Rockets trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Fernando. Nails the baby hook. And so here are the Clippers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Here's Beverly. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And here's Beverly. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Fernando. Redick for 3. He's off on that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's Mann. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Out of talent in the 2018 draft, Smitty. Who do you think has the highest ceiling of that group?
Kevin, I love that question because it's not who's the best player who has the best talent. It's the ceiling. I think Jaren Jackson Jr., Marvin Bagley, those guys have so much room to grow. The Doncic and the Trae Young, those guys are fantastic. They have room to grow, but I think those two have a lot of room to grow, and they're already good.
And he knocks down the first one. Parker's checked in for the Clippers. He's perfect from the line this time. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 13-point game. He kicks it to Redick. Fires top of the key. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Parker passes to Zubac. Over in the corner, Green. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Parker, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Clippers leading by 13. The pass to Green. To the paint, and stolen by Redick. And it's Houston on the break. An easy 2 points on the layup. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Outside Jackson. Pass to Green. He dishes it to Parker. 6 to shoot. Pass to Zubac. He feeds it to Green. And again, no good by the Clippers. Rockets trail by 11. Beverly looking around. Pass to Fernando. Now here's Porzingis. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Jackson. There's the dish to Parker. And he gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 13.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Beverly. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's his first foul. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the bodyguard. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Zubac. .50 seconds left to play here in the first. Porzingis inside, covered by Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beverly for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Very consistent from long distance. Beverly a floor spacer offensively.
Jackson passes to Mann. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Good on the triple. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And Beverly kicks to Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jabari Parker. The Rockets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Jackson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The 7-foot wingspan of Reggie Jackson makes him a bigger player inside, helps him draw fouls.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
That's good from Jackson.
And not too long ago, Reggie Jackson signed a 5-year, $80 million deal. A lot of pressure on him to earn that money.
Jackson hits both of them. That one's not going to go. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Clippers lead by 13. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. One of the premier point guards in the NBA, John Wall, knows his reputation will be defined in the postseason.
My season would mean nothing to me if I don't make the playoffs, and I feel like it's a waste. I love my individual accolades, but I'm more about the team, and if my team can't get in there, that means I didn't do a great job of leading these guys this year.
Well, that's the mindset you have to have.
You know, individual accolades are great, but team success is what it comes down to.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Parker out there with Green. Then there's Batum. Then there's Jackson. And it's Mann in at the 3.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. There's the pass to Mann. Beverly against Jackson. Out to Parker. Takes the three. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Rockets trail by 9. Beverly wide open. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences. Boy, you talk about someone who's an absolute piranha on defense, and that is Patrick Beverly. Gives you no room to get comfortable and is a thorn in his assignment side. I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
Redick finds Gordon. Pass to Fernando. Houston moving it around. Porzingis. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. And Smitty with Beverly and his defense, it's not like he turns it on or off.
Nope, he's always going full speed on defense. It's been his calling card as a player for years now, and it's what he's made his name on in the NBA.
Here's Jackson. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. They could use a bucket, and Parker gets it to go. The assist by Jackson. Parker's got his second basket of the game. Rockets trail by 6. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Well, last season, the NBA expanded the three-point shootout contest to 10 contestants at All-Star Weekend. Smitty, do you ever wish that you'd had another shot at it?
Yes, indeed, Kevin. I didn't shoot it as well as I wanted to in that contest. Whether they added 10 or more or 20 players, I just wish I had another shot. But it's over, and now I can dream about it.
The first free throw is good.
Patrick Beverly is a tone setter, someone who doesn't back down from anyone. I admire his confidence.
Love's check in for the Rockets. Wall comes in for J.J. Redick. Both free throws good from Beverly. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Batum passes to Jordan. Smith outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Smith's got 5.
And this is where JR can put it on you. Excellent in the catch and shoot.
Passes to Beverly from past the arc. Jordan with the rebound.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Again, Los Angeles.
J.R. Smith is strong and athletic enough to do damage inside.
Rockets trail by 9. Outside, Wall. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Parker. That's tipped and stolen by Love. Beverly against George. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Can't be careless with DeAndre is around. He slaps shots back with some real authority.
Parker dishes to Smith. Outside, Batum. Over Gordon. That one, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Pass to Batum. Inside, Parker. Knocks it loose. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
And the versatile wing, Nick Batum, wants a do-it-all scorer, but Greg, he's started to take less of an active role in offenses lately.
And Batum has been asked to do less volume scoring, but it's helped his efficiency as a player. Now past 30 years of age, you could see his role on teams being similar to that of Andre Iguodala's as he ages in the league.
Free throw good. Nicholas Batum.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy. That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Outside for George. And there's the feed to Leonard. Count it. Leonard's got 18 points.
He is in the zone tonight. Kawhi is carrying this offense.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Houston, trailing by 10. And here's Love from the arc, drains it from beyond the arc.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Smith. Nice D from Porter.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Wall, no luck. Clippers leading by 7. Here's George. Outside for Batum. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And it's 6 points for Nicholas Batum.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
Smith against Porter, and the layup's good off the glass. Porter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
The pass to Leonard. Over Richardson. Leonard, no luck. Rockets trail by 8. Richardson outside. Dishes at the wall. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Smith.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And Jordan sends it back. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
And Josh Richardson, a 3-and-D type player, recommitted himself last year, Smitty, to defense.
Kevin, he felt like he wasn't being impactful on the defensive end and vowed to amend that. He can be a nuisance with that reach, and he's put in that extra work to solidify his defensive presence.
Bodyguards checked in for Houston. Steve, the player tracking data is kind of an interesting thing. It's a big part of scouting now. In fact, AI can accumulate that right from the TV feed, which to me is amazing.
It is. I think if it doesn't distract or take away from our game, to have that type of information live and from a player being able to play in a game, I think it's helpful for everything, for scouting, for, I would say, health reasons, for guys, conditioning. I love it, as long as it doesn't distract from the game.
That's a good point. Richardson, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Clippers leading by 3. Batum passes to Smith. Back to Batum. Kicks to George. Now here is Smith. 7 points in the game. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Now here's Wall. He has 6. Pass to Love. Right through the D for the layup. Love's got 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Batum kicks to Smith. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. Here's Wall. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. And Jordan sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And the Clippers making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. Love the pass to Wall. Outside, Porter. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with this offense.
Now, here is George. He picked up 33 points in their last one against Toronto. Leonard, the pass to Smith for the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
For Houston, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Richardson.
I'll tell you, Richardson at the line, remarkable progression over his first few years in the league.
The Rockets making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jackson's checked in. And it's tied up with that one.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
And stolen by Love. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. So they take the lead. Porter's got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Here's Leonard, poked away. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Well, defense is a big part of these players' games as the top shot blockers among small forwards this season. Second is Kawhi Leonard.
Just superb in terms of their athletic defending ability. I mean, all of them. They never give up on a play and do everything they can to challenge each and every shot.
They use their athleticism, but also we have to look at they have a high basketball IQ on the defensive end. A lot of their blocks come from the help side.
Jackson finds Jordan. Outside Leonard. Shot to stop the run. Clock is at 3 and stolen by Richardson. He dishes it to Porter. Launches a 3. That shot misses. And the Clippers will come the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
George passes to Jackson. Outside for Jordan. Here's Leonard. And that's collected by Love. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The bodyguard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Rockets. Both good from the line that time. Clippers with the ball. 4-point game. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Jackson, that's good.
The aggressiveness of Jackson, able to drive and convert against tight defense.
Houston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Richardson. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Passes it to Mann. Here's Zubac. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Zubac has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. Houston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Richardson against Jackson. Richardson, no luck. LA's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Mann, covered by Redick. Mann passes to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Outside, Green. Tries from 10. Zubac, no good. Richardson against Jackson. Now Richardson. Love with a wide open look. Nice open look, but it's no good. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Some struggles for Houston in the first quarter. Things were falling apart on both ends of the floor, and by the end of the period, they found themselves down by 13. And then, what a comeback story in the second quarter. They went on some huge runs and now have the game all tied up. Kenny, what do you think about the Rockets?
The differential is the free throw attempts. And that's one of the big stories in this game tonight. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
I think it was their passing that's kept them in the game. You can see it in their assist numbers. They were very, very unselfish. The ball moving from side to side, guys making good cuts. It's enabled them to create a lot of chances. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
The Clippers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. We've got Wall. Porzingis is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Porter. And it's Richardson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. That gives them the lead. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the 3 at a ridiculous rate.
Now here's Wall. 3-pointer. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Well, it has been a long road back from injury for John Wall, Greg. The heel issue followed by the Achilles tear.
And you just hope that Wall can make a full recovery and get back to the player he once was. Provides so much with his speed and playmaking as well as scoring.
One shot.
With Kawhi, you love his talent, but just as important, you love the basketball IQ and work ethic.
Now here's Wall. Right side, Porzingis. Love trying to break loose. Porzingis can't hit.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And after spending his first NBA decade with the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan bounced around last season, remains a supreme athlete and rebounder, though, at that center position.
First one falls for him. And a nightly double-double threat is DeAndre Jordan, but some dissatisfaction with his play last season. Greg, why was that?
Well, I felt like his impact has tailed off just a bit from his peak with the Clippers. Sometimes the great athletes have more of an adjustment as they enter their 30s.
Leonard hits them both. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Wall up top, guarded by Jackson. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Porzingis. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Takes a three. Los Angeles with another miss. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Porter kicks to Wall. Looking to get it going, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And he can just fly. Well, we know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
Pass to George. Wall with a block. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. Leonard dishes to Smith. And here's George for 3. George missing again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Clippers leading by 4. Lobs it up for Jordan. Back to George. Over Wall. Outside for Jordan. Leonard the pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. Leonard draws the double. For 3, Smith. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. 14 points for J.R. Smith.
Deadly from beyond the arc. J.R. cannot be left alone.
It's good.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. That shot off. Nice D from Porter. Rockets trail by 5. Wall looking it over. Outside Porter from downtown. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
George against Wall. Outside Porter. Lets a floater go, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Porzingis. Averaging about 18 points per, 11 rebounds, and almost 3.5 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
All shots he's changed just by challenging them. Such a luxury to have someone like this as your last line of defense. Rockets
trail by 7. outside, Wall. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside. And John Wall, of course, having to fight back from that torn Achilles, but also is now having to play up to that super max contract he signed.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Parker's checked in for Kawhi Leonard, and it's Batum in for Jackson. And that one falls for John Wall. And with Wall, no doubt he's a star guard. But with that contract, Greg, comes heavy expectations.
No doubt. And I'd like to see Wall become more proactive, really as a playmaker on offense in the near future. Depending on how he feels after the injury, he might need to change his style just a bit.
And this, now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. John Wall, fourth.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, you know, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
You're right. I don't care what position it is. With percentages like that, get them more shots.
And the first one drops.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And Parker drops them both. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Rockets. They trail by 6. Over Smith. Another miss by Houston.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Wall against Smith. Wall attacking. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
Clippers leading by 5. It's rebounded by John Wall.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Wasted no time on that one. Wall's got 12 points here in the second half.
Wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really only a few guys in our league possess.
Now here's Parker. He has 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Rockets trail by 5. Here's Wall. Lays it up off the glass. Wall's got 20 points.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Clippers on defense, following the basket by John Wall. Over George. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Wall.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Beverly, the pass to Wall. Wall draws the double. A wide open look here for Porzingis. Misses off the left iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
George. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. George has got 5. Rockets trail by 3. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And there's the pass to Porzingis. Good on the shot.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Wall against George. He gets that one. George has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Right side Wall. Beverly for 3. Can't hit that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Down low, here's Parker. Fernando pulls it in.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Hits the jumper. He's got 6.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
And Batum kicks to Parker. Batum against Beverly. Pass to Mann. Clock at 4. And that one drops for him.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
All with it. 22 points for him. Good D by Jordan.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now Wall. After Jabari Parker missed from long range. The kick out to Wall. And then jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. The bodyguard comes in for Gordon, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. That one drops. He ties it up.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
Now, here's George. He has 7. And here is Parker. Lays it up and banks it in. Parker's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
George against Wall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for John Wall. Averaging 29 points per game, 7 assists and 2 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
And he makes the first.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And so Wall nails both of them. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Passes it to Zubac. George against Redick, and it's George finishing it off.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Now here's Wall. He's got 27, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. Fifth, the Clippers.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
The Clippers in the lead. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. And stolen by Redick. For the lead.
And perimeter shooting never more valuable. And that's been J.J. Redick's MO all along. An elite marksman who can hit from anywhere.
The first one falls. A different look for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Parker, and it's Jackson in for George. And so John Wall nails both of them.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Now the pass to Mann. Here's Green, and there it is for him. And the Clippers lead by 2. And in today's game, if you don't have floor spacing, your offense is going to struggle.
They call it gravity, the ability of outside shooters to attract defensive attention. Redick, one of those you don't leave for a moment.
Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Jackson looking around. Pass to Leonard. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Good.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Ball against Jackson. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Houston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. That shot wide open. Now it's a 5-point Rocket lead. Here's Leonard. 23 points in the game. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. John Wall getting it done for Houston. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. Right back after this break.
Get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some. Yeah, get you some.
Let's hear what Mike D'Antoni was going over with his team moments ago.
Way to fight, guys. Way to fight. That's all it is. That's all it is. Way to get on the floor. Way to go, guys.
Well, you can see, Greg, he sees the fighting spirit in his team right now.
Yeah, they're playing with energy and purpose. Coach sounds very pleased.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard is out there with JaMychal Green. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Mann in at the 2 spot. Here's Zubac following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Clippers trail by 5. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Redick. Past a man. Shoots. That one, no good. Houston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. The bodyguard passes to Richardson. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Up and in on the layup. Porzingis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. A floater. He lays it in.
This is what you get from Reggie Jackson now. Powering through contact and has the focus to complete the play.
Jackson against Richardson. Porzingis trying to get free. Richardson, good. And the Rockets lead by 7.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Jackson finds Leonard. Ring shot on the way. No good off the back of the rim.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
The offensive rebound.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Jackson dishes to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And if Kawhi's going to do this, add the sizzle to the steak, he is going to be unstoppable.
Jackson against Richardson. Outside, Porzingis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And as long as Reggie Jackson is healthy, he's going to give you some punch as a lead guard. Solid scoring option and a guy who's also unselfish in terms of getting his teammates involved.
First free throw is good. And for the last half decade, Reggie Jackson has been good for about 15 points a game.
And that is about the consistency you can expect from Jackson. He's always been a talent. The key for him is just staying on the floor.
And the Rockets making a change here. Porter's checked in. And both free throws good for Porzingis. Clippers trail by 7. Outside Jackson. It's rebounded by Houston. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Richardson kicks to Porter. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Passes it to the bodyguard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. It's Jackson with the drive and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Now here's Porzingis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the bodyguard. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jordan, he's checked in for JaMychal Green. Clippers trail by 8. Now Now here's Jackson. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Beverly the pass to Porter. For three. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Smith. Leonard on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Poked loose. Stolen by Beverly. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Outside, Porzingis. Here's the three. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Smith with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. And it's Jordan to top the key. To the middle, trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. And with Reggie Jackson at the point, you're going to get more of a score than a playmaker.
And that's okay, as long as you plan for that with your system. Reggie Jackson is great at creating for himself, but you like to see him do a little bit more to set up the rest of his team.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Paul George is checked in for the Clippers. Good on both. Here's Beverly. Outside, Porter. And the three off target.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Beverly. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's George. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Richardson against George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Super assertive on the offensive end. Something Josh has worked on, and it's paid off.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Richardson. And the Rockets making a change here. Wall's checked in. And Richardson drops them both. Now Jackson. To the inside. Here's George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
And the first one at the line is good. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
Rockets leading by 5. All with it. to the left side wing. Porzingis to 2, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. And that's now 28 points for Porzingis. Clippers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And the Clippers call time here. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Wall. Yes, that goes in. Wall's got 33 points.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
And here's Smith. The pass to Jordan. He kicks it to Jackson. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on John Wall.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Jackson. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Rockets. Outside, Porter. With some arc. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Jackson dishes to Jordan. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And DeAndre has really beefed up his body over the years, remaining ready for whatever the defense throws his way.
It's Wall with the drive. Count that one. Wall's got 4 this quarter.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Now here's Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Richardson.
Aggressive on the drive. That's going to result in some free throws for Jackson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And so here is Houston, leading by 5. Wall passes to Love. Outside, Wall. Wall draws the double. Pass to Porter. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And the Rockets lead by 7.
That was a great pass once the double team came over. He hit the wide open man perfectly.
Here's Leonard. Outside for George. And here's Jordan outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Love's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Richardson against Leonard. Now here's Richardson. Defense is right there. Pass to Porter. Just 4 to shoot. Cranes the three-pointer. And now it's a 10-point Houston lead.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Jackson passes to Jordan. Kicks it to George. Makes it off the glass. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Jackson against Wall. Porter at the elbow. Passes it to Richardson. 5 to shoot. Love the pass to Wall. A 3-ball. Hits the 3-point bomb. That's 10 points for Love.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 11. Leonard looking over the floor. And that one is off. Houston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer, misses off the right iron. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Smith kicks to Jordan. Here's Leonard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Porzingis.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He makes 1 of 2 that time. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
There's the pass to Wall. Knocked loose. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Wall. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The flat-out speed of Reggie Jackson. No struggles getting to the rim and then doing something about it when he gets there.
Wall against Jackson. Pass to Love. The fader. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. J.R. Smith on the wing. And that's collected by Love. Love's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Porter looking it over. He kicks it to Wall. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get a shot from deep 3-point range. It's hauled in by Paul George. Clippers trail by 8. Smith inside, covered by Wall. The shot by George, wide open. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Love, no luck. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. George, no good.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
.36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul. That's what Jackson's doing right now. Supreme confidence in the clutch.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 3. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
That's a 2 from Smith. It's rebounded by Houston. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for your Rockets, Kevin Love. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
One of the many impressive things about Kevin Love, the way he's reshaped his body since entering the league.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis, and there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. So we see the Rockets get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks with John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we're just trying to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.